Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson, episode 3 in our series on the 5 worst mistakes you could make on contest day. I'm going to get really specific and technical with this one because I think it is the worst mistake I think people do make on that technical level, Adam. But it's misreading water and sodium needs or water and minerals. And you and I both with clients like them to have a little toolkit of options, just different, things with just sodium or sodium with carbs, sodium, fat, water, pre-pump up stuff, an extra meal or two, a food source that you may not have thought you would include, but the circumstance just makes it right. But man, I will tell you, like we were alluding to in that last episode, it always comes down to looking in the mirror and saying, fuck, I need to cut water or cut sodium or add sodium. I think rightly so, we think of those quick acting fixes, but we don't always understand how quickly and helpfully they can be employed, and then also what that may do to the rest of the day. So I'm curious how often you have to tell a client, whoa, yeah, I underestimated your water need. Let's add a little bit, or let's pull back a little, and then we can increase, in pump up. Like how do you manage water and sodium in those minute to minute decisions?
Yeah, those are tougher because what you're always up against is different venues, different sizes of shows, and your best guess and how I've been doing it a lot recently is how much water I want people to get in by the time prejudging starts. And then we can kind of see how fast the show's going from that point. And, we kind of have some good timestamps with how the classes are ordered. I typically find I'm adding it more often for most, but you'll get the occasional client who feels stuffed with water, and then that's not good either. So they may even be stuffed from a meal. So we may actually bring their meals back versus even cut the water back so they can consume more water. So, those water fluid changes can change the eating quite a bit depending on how soon they're going to be on. We may not have time for a third meal based on how quick the show's going. So a lot of times we might have to ditch that. So I usually play food a little lower in general, just so I can keep water a little bit higher on show day.
I totally agree. And the thing that even with the way I set up peak weeks, I just almost intuitively know is going to happen is we're going to be a little low on water. Again, context is critical. So we have to know that, man, because we've done a progressive linear load, your carbohydrate glycogen levels are higher than usual. So that's not a problem. Not really a time on contest day where that's going to make a big difference. So when I start seeing clients that look just a little softer, not quite as full, I think more than half the time with clients, I end up saying just go virtually ad libitum with water. Like I don't care if you drink half a gallon in the next hour. If you're on stage in 45 minutes and you're looking really, really flat, you almost can't overdo that. It's not going to make you softer. And I'll give you an example. One of the last times I competed, I had my prejudging, ended up doing quite well, a top 5 in a big pro show. And my after prejudging meal was in a restaurant because I had my family. And of course, with that extra sodium and even as clean as I was eating, I mean, got vascular, crazy. I'm like, holy shit, I look amazing right now. I wish I would have looked like this an hour ago. But then for the evening, I was looking a little softer, and I thought, oh man, did I do too much sodium? Am I just screwed? I'm going to be embarrassed. And I thought, no, I have, that's short acting. I've got enough carbohydrate. I had enough time. Really, what I need, to your point, Adam, was just water. So I made myself drink backstage while I was pumping up a whole lot of water, and it really pulled everything back into the muscle cells. And I just saw myself like shrink wrapping in real time. More water with that context pulled everything into the muscle tissue, tightened out my skin, and everything was fine. And those are the calls that are so hard to make when you're on your own looking at yourself, but you just have to have the confidence of knowing that context.
Absolutely. I'll tell my people typically unlimited, but don't force it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good move. All right. We've got a couple more episodes for you guys. So hope you're enjoying the series. As I said before, if we miss your top 5 mistakes, maybe you made them on your own, leave us a comment or message us, let us know. We'll see you next time for these last 2 episodes.